Hello everybody. Hey everyone. So before I start to my job interview, I just wanted to shoot this video. Hopefully you guys can see me and it's not too bright, but it's a hot day and I didn't want to shoot this in my car. I was just filming the first take that was in my car and I'm sitting there and I'm just filming. But I decided I didn't want to do that. I was gonna film it out standing up. I didn't feel comfortable just sitting down. So one thing I want to say in this video is, because I just paid a visit to my old community college, and I talked to an old teacher that really inspired me. He, like, when I was in community college, and I learned so much from taking his class, one of his classes, and because he's a humanities and psychology teacher, and like he was just great. And just now, like, he's also a counselor, so he helped me with my current stuff, with struggling to get a job. And because I graduated San Jose State, and yeah, I worked with the Sheeran for a little while. But if you had seen my previous video, I talk about my struggles a bit. And there's one other thing about my struggle I didn't mention, but two of my best friends in my life, turned their back and they left me. Like, for their own personal reasons inside, they have issues that they need to clean up within themselves. So since they don't know how to love themselves and clean up their issues, they take it out on people. So they took it out on me. So they said, "Deuces, we're out of here." So two of my best friends walked out on me and they turned their back. So it stings, but with these circumstances of friends leaving me and from their own personal reasons with their stuff, because it has nothing to do with me, and with me struggling to get a job just to pay my bills and to get to where I need to go, because I thought I was going to move to Fresno for my job. So the point is, even though I'm doing school online, the point is, given my circumstances, I thought I'd shoot this video to just say that, like, in life, we're gonna always have trouble, we're gonna always have problems. The important thing is to acknowledge them and to do something about it, because if I wasn't somebody that was open about talking about his problems, and I'm just gonna walk up now because I don't want to be late, but if I wasn't somebody that was open about talking about his problems or doing something about it, like going to go see my old teacher that said he was always gonna be there to help his students, past and present, and I told him I needed his help, and and I needed his advice. And if I wasn't right now going to a job interview, if I wasn't going to school online and being productive, and if I wasn't, I'm closer with God more than ever, and I'm going to church every day and telling God my problems and praying about it and praying about my friends and their issues and hoping they get healed. The point is, in life, if I wasn't somebody that acknowledged my issues and doing something about it, like the positive actions that I'm doing, I would have been a mess. My life would be a mess. I wouldn't have gone anywhere. And the point is, what I'm inviting anyone in this video to do is, if you got issues, whether it's trauma, whether it's stuff, or your eating habits, you're hanging out with bad friends, you're doing drugs, or whatever, or you're feeling like you're lost and you're not going anywhere, like in community college, and you're still there and you're figuring out what you want to do, and you got problems, but you're not tackling them and going about it, like, okay, sitting down with yourself, be like, okay, I got these problems, I'm gonna do something about it. I don't want to sit here and moan. I don't want to stay here forever. I need to do something. I need to have a plan. I need to have a blueprint. If you got problems, and because if you got these things, then force yourself to put one foot in front of the other and to take action to break down your issues. Because if you don't, our actions and how we behave and these negative circumstances affect on how we interact with other people. So if we ignore our triggers of our past, and because I do yoga every single morning, and I'm probably gonna upload a video this week on yoga, on the 3 yoga poses I do that help heal from my trauma. Because I do a whole session, but in the morning I do 3 poses because I'm in a hurry. But the point is that you're gonna, like, how can I say this? Because if you don't clean up your traumas, if you don't live a clean lifestyle, if you hang out with bad friends, if you're depressed but you're not doing anything about it, like talking to a counselor or talking to people or getting close with God, if you're still in community college but you're just trying to figure out what you want to do, but you're not going anywhere, and you're not trying to break it down, or being like, what, I'm gonna go and work and then I'll come back to school, because working teaches you a lot about yourself. The point is, if you got problems, take action and go about it and tackle them. Because if you don't tackle your issues and your traumas and whatever it is that's affecting you and holding you back from living your best life, or holding you back from being your happiest, best self, you're gonna hurt other people. Like my 2 friends that turned their backs on me, it has nothing to do with me. The first friend that left, she has a lot of trauma and triggers from internally, because trauma happens in the body. That's why I do body meditation, yoga, because trauma happens in the body. You can either fight, fly, run away, or freeze up. So that's a whole nother video I probably did. I did that. If you actually go under my channel, and there's a video, I did that, but she didn't resolve any of her trauma, so she took it out on a lot of her friends, and I sadly became one of them. And the other friend left because he got upset that I kept talking about how I missed the other friend, because he didn't want to talk about the friend leaving and turning their backs on other friends. So I brought it up for the first time in like 8 months. I've been keeping count, 8 to 10 months, and he didn't like that, so he cut me out because it annoyed him, because it was the first time he heard this story in like 8 months or 10 months. So that's why he left. But the point is, it has nothing to do with me. The point is, in life, if you got problems, acknowledge them, because if you don't, you're gonna end up hurting innocent people, and life is too short to be angry. It's not worth being angry. And we got this one, as my teacher that I saw today told me, that, you know, always treasure living in the present moment, which is where we are right now, because this is all we can control, and this is like where we're supposed to be. Because this moment now, I'm talking on on my phone, walking to my job interview, and hopefully maybe this video will touch somebody's life. This is never gonna come again. So, you know, so just treasure being in the present moment, and know that this is what we can control, and do your part. As I said, do your part, God will take care of you. So I'm just gonna keep being my best life and best self, and God will take care of my friends and my job search, and I'm gonna keep working hard, and I know I'm gonna get to where I need to go. So who knows, maybe I might laugh at this video one day and look back at it and laugh one day when I'm a success, so when I reach my success. So yeah, hopefully this helps. If you got problems, acknowledge them. Don't hurt other people, because that's what makes, you know, a great person. They know they got problems, and they know it's affecting others, and they don't want to do that, so they're gonna break it down and break down the problem. So yeah, peace out.